So, you're looking to set up a life in Turkey, and one of the first official things you've got to do is get a tax ID. Sounds kind of intimidating, right? Well, what if I told you the whole process is now ridiculously simple and you can do it all online? Let's break it down.
Look, we've all been there, right? That feeling in your stomach when you think about all the bureaucracy and paperwork in a new country. You're just picturing long lines, confusing forms, a total headache. But for this crucial step, all that stress is a thing of the past.
So let's talk about what's really changed here. The whole game has been flipped because the process moved from this manual, in-person hassle to something you can do completely digitally. And once you see the difference, you'll get just how much of a breeze this is now.
I mean, look at this. The difference is night and day, seriously. The old way? You had to physically go to a tax office, wait forever in a queue, and wrestle with a mountain of paperwork. And the new way? You do it from your couch, it costs you absolutely nothing, and your number pops up instantly. This isn't just some small update, folks. It's a total game changer.
Exactly. The solution is just a simple online application. That's it. It was designed for one reason and one reason only, to get you that tax ID without you ever having to set foot in an office or wait in a single line.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Pretty much everyone agrees. Getting a Turkish tax ID is way easier and faster these days. And that is just fantastic news for anyone who's getting started on their journey in Turkey.
Okay, so how do you actually do it? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing in 5 simple steps. Think of this as your guide to getting this checked off your to-do list like today. All right, here's the entire process in a nutshell. You go to the website, find the right form, punch in your details, upload your passport, and boom, you get your number. That is literally it. Now let's break down each one of those steps. Okay, first things first. Steps 1 and 2 are pretty much done at the same time. You're going to open up your web browser and go to ivd.gib.gov.tr. That's the official tax authority website. Once you're on the page, you're just looking for a link that says something like Application for Non-Citizens Potential Tax Number. That's your button. Click it.
And once you click that, you'll land on a form that looks something like this. This is step 3. Now I know, it might look a little intimidating with all those boxes, but trust me, it's just asking for standard information that you can find right on your passport. Yeah, the most important thing here is to just have your passport handy. You'll need all the basics, your full name, and make sure it's exactly as it's written in your passport, your date and place of birth, your parents' names, and of course your passport number, along with its issue and expiration dates. It's also going to ask for your address in Turkey, so have that ready too.
All right, moving on to step 4, the document upload. All you need here is a digital copy of the main info page of your passport. You know, the one with your photo and all your details. It's probably a good idea to have the second page scanned as well, just in case. Honestly, a clear photo from your phone will do the trick. No need for a fancy scanner.
And here we go, the grand finale. Step 5. This is the best part. After you've given all your info a quick double check and uploaded your passport copy, you just hit that OK button. And boom, like magic, the very next screen that pops up will have your brand new 10-digit tax number right there. And just like that, you're done. Seriously, it is that fast. So you've got this number in, what, a few minutes? But why did you need it again? What's it actually for? Well, think of this tax ID as the master key that unlocks your entire financial and official life in Turkey.
So, what kind of doors does this key open? Well, want to open a bank account? Yep, you need this tax ID. Thinking about buying an apartment? You'll need it for that too. Planning on starting a business? It's literally the first thing they'll ask for. This little number is the foundation for almost every official thing you'll do in the Turkish system.
So what's the bottom line here? It's really simple. A task that used to sound like a huge headache is now unbelievably easy. This whole online system has completely removed one of the biggest hurdles for anyone wanting to get started in Turkey.
Yep, just 5 simple steps. That's it. You do it all online, it's totally free, and it takes just a handful of minutes. It's a perfect example of how technology can make our lives so much easier, you know? And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Now that this essential first step is so ridiculously simple, the door to everything you want to do in Turkey is wide open. So the question isn't, how do I get my tax ID anymore? The real question is, what are you going to do with it? Thanks for sticking with me for this explainer.